What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 of the best designer fragrances for the springtime. These are fragrances that I'm starting to get to wear a little bit more. It's starting to warm up a little bit here in Buffalo. Today, it's finally got up to like around 67 degrees, which is great, but it's going to drop back down to like the 30s within the next few days. So I got to get these fragrance uses in while I have them, or while I have the temperature. But let's go ahead and get started. First, it's going to be a new release. This is going to be a new release by Tom Ford. It's going to be Bois Pacifique. This is a great fragrance from Tom Ford. I'm not sure how this has been doing online. I'm not sure if the fragrance community hates this fragrance, loves it. I actually wore this yesterday, and I'm starting to love it a bit more. And it's actually one of the fragrances that I was pretty right on. It's one of those that, sprayed a few times, let it sit. I think I let it sit for about a week or two, and now it performs like a normal Tom Ford fragrance. And no, that does not mean 4 hours. That means that it performs. I know some of you would say, oh, so if it performs like a Tom Ford fragrance, I'm getting 3 hours max. No, so this is a great performing fragrance as of when I tried it yesterday. It gave me about 7 hours. But then I took a shower, but it was definitely still there. The woods kind of died down a little bit more. There is a little bit of that sea saltiness. I'm not sure if there's like a sea salt note in this, but maybe like an aquatic that's coming through now that I wasn't really getting before. This is a really great fragrance for the spring. Obviously, these 5 fragrances are going to be great for the spring. But new release and a pickup I'm happy to have. It's going to be Bois Pacifique by Tom Ford. I looked in Sephora's yesterday to see if by any chance they had the new release out, which they did not. That could just be here in Buffalo, just because we always get things last. So I don't know, check out your local Sephora. You might have it. If not, I got this from overseas, so that's probably why. I had to sample it with this card that they sent me. So I might, if one of you guys are interested, I'll definitely send this out to you guys. Don't mind sending this out at all. So just leave a comment down below, and I'll pick a random person and I'll send out the new sample if you haven't gotten to try it. Next, it's going to be a fragrance from another one I got overseas. I actually got these 2 fragrances together, so if you saw my unboxing video, you actually already know that these 2 came together. It's going to be Loewe 7 Cobalt. So Loewe 7 Cobalt is a very green version. It's a green version of Bleu de Chanel. I think this is a better fragrance than Bleu de Chanel in my opinion. The cleanliness is there, slight sweetness, slight spicy, but that green shaving foam spice is there, which I love the smell of. Under $100 you could get 100 ml. This is the 50 ml version of it. I should have gotten the 100, but I'm probably never going to go through this bottle. Actually, I probably will, honestly. This is one of those that I kind of want to keep on reaching for, but try to stop reaching for it, especially because my weekly rotation videos, I want to at least have some different fragrances and not always have like a Loewe 7 Cobalt in there. One of you might say that I repeat the same fragrances, but hey, it is what it is. If I actually really enjoy a fragrance, I'm going to mention it in the video. Next is going to be a fragrance I haven't talked about in a while. It's going to be Pasha de Cartier's Parfum. So this is going to be a great nighttime spring fragrance. Boozy, but still fougere. Obviously, spring nights get a little bit cooler. I think this is enough freshness and thickness for the cooler weather, but you could also wear this when it's about like sunset kind of time. Definitely a great scent. I don't wear this one enough, but it's a great mention. Another one you could find for under $100. Right now I'm getting a little bit woody, a little bit of woodiness, but like this thick rum, if that even makes sense. It's like a thick booziness that comes with this fragrance. That's really great. I haven't worn this one in a while, like I said, but definitely have to get some wearings in it soon. This is kind of a great fragrance for almost all year round, besides the summertime. I probably wouldn't wear this in the summer, but spring, fall, winter is a great fragrance. Next, it's going to be a fragrance I have not worn in a while. It's going to be Tuxedo. It's been a little bit of a while that I've worn this fragrance, and I've talked about this fragrance. Obviously, this is one of the fragrances I was mentioning a lot when I first got it. This is probably the best spring fragrance ever made. It's that simple. Yes, it's a little pricier, but you can get a good clone for it. So like Kismet for Men by Maison Alhambra is a pretty good clone. If you want a similar fragrance that's a little bit fresher, I would say Roche's Moustache Eau de Parfum. Really good fragrance for a budget fragrance. That's a fresher take on this. Not going to be quite the same. This is going to be longer lasting than those two, just because when you spray it on yourself, the oil, like it is like I'm not sure if this is a parfum concentration, but it's really thick. It's an eau de parfum concentration, but it's the oil on the fragrance, like it leaves your hand, like to say spray it on the back of your hand, it does leave it a little oily. So really good long lasting fragrance. It might not be a crazy projector, but it's still a really good fragrance, and one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. And lastly, this is best for spring. I would say this is more like a gloomy day. It's about to rain, maybe it's raining. This is actually the last time I wore it. It was actually a warmer day here and it was raining. I wore Meteor by Louis Vuitton. Great fragrance. Some people say it smells like chrome. I have never smelled chrome before, so I can't tell you there's similarities to it. It's a very watery, it's like a watery feel to the fragrance. It's kind of hard to explain. Purple for the fragrance makes sense for this. It's like a purple aquatic, if that even makes sense. Very watery though. It kind of feels, that's just the best way to describe it, honestly. It's like this watery note. Yeah, best. I would say this is one of the best fragrances for that rainy, gloomy type of day. It kind of matches that vibe perfectly. Even the bottle color with like a thunderstorm kind of cloud kind of day makes sense. So great marketing by Louis Vuitton and great color choice for the fragrance. If it's probably not the natural color. But that is all I have for you guys today. Please let me know which 5 fragrances I need to try for the spring. Designer fragrances, at least. That is all I have for you guys today. If you would like to support the channel, I do have affiliate links in the description. I do earn a small commission at no cost to you, and it helps me purchase more fragrances to make more content. That is all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys.